Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another lesson here on the channel. I wanted to walk you through exactly how I found my $20,000 per month product. So $20.5K, $900 in sales so far today. Refresh it, that's live. Yeah, I'm gonna show you how I find that. Oh, out of focus. I'm gonna show you how I found that exactly. Let's get into it. So we're gonna start right up in tools, and then black box, and we're actually gonna use the products section. By the way, let me back it up a little bit. This is Helium 10, in case you're new to the Amazon FBA space. This software allows you to find products, analyze your market, track your profit. It does everything. Everything you need to do as an Amazon seller. And I have a affiliate link down below. You get 20% off for 6 months straight using this software. A lot of people have been asking me, which software do you recommend? And it's Helium 10. So if you want to use what I'm using, that's what I would do. I've been loving the simple filter or breakdown. It basically makes it Mad Libs, right? So answer these questions to find a product, selling a product in the US for the marketplace. And then you can select this. Now check this out. You can actually open these up and just select individual categories if you wanted to. That's a really cool thing that they updated. We're going to go into kind of enthusiast market. So I think of sports and outdoors. However, no clothing, right? No fan shop. And no memorabilia display, none of that. And honestly, for me, no fitness either. And now let's drop that down again, and we'll also add in tools. Hey, we're not going to do electrical, not going to do appliances, not going to do light bulbs or lighting. And we are not going to do, yeah, that's good. Okay, so we'll start there. And then, wow, that expanded quite a bit. A market that needs some improvement, where the competition is high, could always go down, $0 to $30 price, over $10,000 in sales. Just hit search. I mean, it's that simple. There is so much opportunity on Amazon. It makes my head spin. I'm like actively hoarding cash so that I can continue to launch more products, because this is just one product that you saw my brand selling, doing 20K a month. We had a huge reset where we stopped doing private label, stopped doing Chinese sourcing. We're working on building this real reputable brand. And the opportunity is endless. I mean, it's kind of hard to even explain. It's really cool what can happen in just a matter of a few months or a few years working on this business model. So if you're skeptical, or if you haven't done this before, you think you can't do it, hey, I have no college education, as you can tell by the way I talk. And just a high school graduate, had a few part-time jobs, and then for most of my adult life, I've found my way with online businesses. Yeah, anyone can do it, truly. So if you're having any doubts, please don't. Please give it a shot if you think you can. So toy box hinges, not interesting. You want to know why? Because there is no customer there that would be interested enough if you made something significantly better or valuable, because no one loves toy boxes. It's just a means to an end product that is essentially their hinges broke, they need new hinges. So that's the way that I found my product, is I was thinking about the customer first, and I was thinking about, do they care if I make this better? Would they buy a significantly better version of this? So back out of that one. Actually, I kind of like scrolling and zoomed in like that. Ring toss game. Hook and ring game. Again, no. I can't really think of an enthusiast there. It's a backyard game. It's kind of interesting. It's not bad. It's not bad for sure. Ring toss game. But that's a maybe. So what I do with maybes is I open them. I command clicked it. It opened up there. And here's a great tip for you. Excuse me. When you're doing product research and you're looking for your 20K a month product, please do not analyze while you're looking. Looking and identifying opportunity is a different thing entirely than actually analyzing, looking at different sets of indicators within a market. We're just looking right now. Just if something piques your interest and you think there's a customer that would pay for a better one, open it up in a new tab. That's it. Hand pump, water drill pump. No, nope, no enthusiast customer. I'm really, and again, a lot of people are gonna be like, hey, all those product, like someone's making 15K a month. Why can't I go be the person who makes 15K a month there? Well, you could, but keep in mind, you're probably gonna have 25 to 50 new Chinese sellers in the next year or even a couple of months that are going to undercut you on your price and sell your exact same product. So unless you want to go into a price war, I would recommend finding barriers to entry and people that actually care about a better product or a better version of that product from a reputable brand. Don't just go somewhere where it doesn't matter. Golf cart battery restore liquid. That's actually kind of interesting. Of all of these products, you might be thinking, why the heck would you sell that, right? No one's an enthusiast about restoring their battery. Well, you have to zoom out a few lenses, right? That didn't even make sense, but you know what I mean. They might be an enthusiast about golf. Their golf cart is a big part of that equation. If they're looking up a solution to restore their battery, they don't want to buy a new battery. But what we could probably do is make this more golf oriented and more branded towards golf instead of making it about the golf cart. So I can actually see a connection to the customer that's buying this here in making the product more about getting them back on the green. Okay. Well, you can't take a golf cart on the green, but they can certainly get there. You know what I mean? I have a very dry sense of humor. So 14K a month, that's definitely an option. Let's open that up. And now that we've got, let's see. Yeah, we'll keep going. I think if you're bored, you can just leave. If you're interested, welcome. Appreciate you being here. So extra small silicone chair leg, definitely not. I think you're starting to see, the longer that I do this, the more time I spend on screen and just talking out loud while I look at this stuff, I think the more it starts to click with people. And I used to do that a lot. Comment down below if you used to like my YouTube channel a year or 2 years ago more, because I was less caught up in, are people going to love this video? And it was just more like, hey, this is what I'm doing. If it's a 20-minute video, it's a 20-minute video. I'm not going to try and make it 5. I'm not going to try and make it super entertaining. Let me know what you think down below, because I've been kind of racking my brain a little bit about like, what do you want to see on the channel? I should probably just ask, honestly. Toilet clog remover, again, no thanks. Right? We want to sell something that customers connect to. When they see powerful branding, they're actually going to care about it. Toilet seat covers. So a lot of this is just like, you're just going to have to go through it. And I think that's the thing is, for some reason, you're watching me do it. It seems kind of exciting, like we're hunting for something. And then you start doing it, it's like, oh, nothing's good, nothing's exciting. But yeah, it's like doing it and getting excited about finding something cool is the awesome part, right? It's not like you're going to be just hit with dopamine all the time while you're working on your business or hunting for products. So especially in the modern day age, it's like, it's good to key in on just focusing on the work itself and not the goal at the end. When you're focused on the goal at the end, feels like torture, but this can be fun too, right? Because this is all part of that big, huge, long process. Just bottomed out on our list of ideas. Let's go up and start analyzing the ideas that we did find already. We have a ring toss game. So what I'm going to do there is I'm just going to change this to all departments and go ring toss and just see what comes up. Ring toss game. Okay. That has 8,000 search volume. Again, this is Helium 10.2. You get the software, you get this on your Amazon search bar. You just have to download the Chrome extension, sign into your account, and immediately I get access to what are people looking at, actually. Not just like all the time people used to use the wrong search term and like, hey, look, the market's super low competition. It's like, no, it's because you're using something no one's ever typed in their life. You have to use what is actually getting searched. So we'll type in ring toss game. They all look the same, which, by the way, is usually a good thing, okay? Especially if you're in an enthusiast market, like the customer knows that these are all the same too. So if you can make something that is creatively and aesthetically much different than this, it's going to stand out, isn't it? It should. So let's open this up. X-ray, boom. Okay, and now X-ray, again, also included, if you get Helium 10, is going to show you the revenues of all the sellers here. You can see this one's doing 26,000, 7,000, 55,000. That one's crazy. That one's 216,000. So what's the difference, right? Sometimes I like to ask myself, they have a lot more sales, they have a lot more reviews. Is it branded better? Is it that type of game specifically? Maybe it's that type of game, but because there's not more like that, I bet you maybe they patented that specific design. So this to me is a little bit of a throwaway product. It's like something you get to have fun with your friends. Maybe it's like the equivalent of like Horseshoe. It's like kind of backyard game, summertime. But I don't think it's something that people tell their friends about, rave about, post about, follow on social media. It's just kind of toss away. No pun intended. Anyway, I don't love it. Just seeing it, I'm having a hard time teaching what I feel now. It used to be simpler because I had just like basic criteria that was in the data. And now it's more somewhat intuition driven because I have more experiences. I've had more experiences. I have more experience. I've worked on 20 products, private label, 16 or something. And now USA branding, building a real company. So I would say you just need to actually read a few books. 12 Months to a Million, Choose by Ryan Levesque, $100 Million Offers, Alex Hormozi, Traffic Secrets, Russell Brunson. You just start to build this picture in your head about what it should look like. Take courses from people who actually can prove they do what they're saying. I offer one-on-one coaching. You come talk to me. I can vet your ideas. There's a link in the description for that. I'm not just like making these videos to sell stuff or like tell you to go buy things. I'm just honestly, it's like invest in yourself, invest in your mind. It's worth developing the skills so that you don't flop this business model a bunch of times and think it doesn't work when it's actually just you not executing correctly. So this one, again, intuitively, I don't like it. I don't think it's worth it. So golf cart battery restore. So again, probably just golf cart battery. See what happens? I doubt. So battery meter, cables, restore liquid. It's got like no search volume. This is actually too specific. So that's probably not going to work. I wonder if we just do battery restore. What does that look like? Not good. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Black Box. We're going to show you, it's going to be a 2-for-1 video. Because I don't like leaving without finding a little bit of what I promised. So this is the second way I would find products. And it's what I would actually do if I were, like I ran into that situation. I went through those set of products, didn't really find anything I liked. I'd move over here. Search volume. This sounds radical, but put 10,000 in here, minimum. I don't care what the max is. I mean, again, 10,000 minimum for the revenue. As far as your categories, let's go back through here. Let's do this time pet supplies, sports and outdoors. No minimum, maximum of 30. I'll do max reviews like 8,000. It's so funny how that's changed over the years. I so don't care about reviews anymore. I don't want to see 20,000 reviews. That's just indicative of markets that are just way too big. But 8,000, 4,000, it's like, I don't care. I don't care. It used to be like 75 reviews, at least top 12, 15,000 per month, 75 reviews. It's like, it's so funny how that stuff changes over time. And it becomes far less about follow this specific blueprint. And it's much more about like, what are the characteristics of that market as a whole? Not just like, what are some of the KPIs in the sellers in that market? Hard to explain, but we'll get there. That's what this YouTube channel is for, documenting what's going on, what I'm working on, and trying to teach as much of what I'm learning back to you. I love having a audience and a space to share this stuff because it just bounces around in my head. So being able to get it out is cool. It actually helps me learn too, just talking through my ideas. Gallon water bottle, big water bottle, nope. Wind spinners, nope. Lick mat for dogs. Dogs is always cool, right? Because dog parents are exactly that. They think they're parents, and hey, I'm not going to tell you that's not a human child. Waist trainer for men. It's okay. So I guess let me try and give you some criteria, something to hang on to. I'm thinking about who's buying this, how integrated is this product into the things that they love doing, the things they get excited about. Do they want to buy this thing over and over again, or is it kind of a one-off product? So actually, squirrel food, though weird, is kind of cool, because the people who want to feed squirrels are probably weird and cool. They are going to repurchase this again and again. They like squirrels. Maybe they have a rare type of squirrel in the area that they live they're trying to feed. There's just a lot that goes into that. So I'm picturing that person. And actually, this one I will open up. I'm going, you know what? Maybe they're a photographer. Maybe they are actually getting squirrel feed to separate the squirrel feed from the bird feed. Who knows what's going on? I mean, I've seen YouTube videos. It's like little forest friends and just like background TV stuff. It'll be like a snowy scene. It'll just be like a big pile of food. And it'll be like birds, squirrels, all these things around. So we can picture that kind of like granola person, just like feeding little animals, watching them. And so if they're already going out of their way to search for something like this, repurchase something like this, no doubt, 3,000 bought this month. What if I went in here and I just absolutely made an insanely good brand? Like there was a character of a squirrel on the bag, and the squirrel was like doing something or had some type of persona and was like a mascot for the brand. And it wasn't just this cookie cutter trees, real pictures of squirrels on the bag. It's like, that's level 1 branding. We want to be at a level 10 branding, which is in my mind like Liquid Death, where it's water and it's a $500 million company. Why? Because a person feels a type of way when they see their packaging. And that's essentially the type of commoditized almost products that I like to sell, where you have this range of like, people will buy it at $9 and they'll buy it at $30. And not just a little, 1,000 people this month spent $30,000. Or sorry, $30. That's $30,000 a month in revenue. Without even opening up X-Ray, just Amazon's telling me that. Now if we open X-Ray, okay, see, now we have a good stopping point for the video, because this is already, you can see how the pieces are coming together here. Most people would absolutely overlook this market. But look, people sell $115,000 per month of squirrel feed. And it's Amazon. Who cares? Again, I don't care. They're not doing a good job of branding it. You might think they are, going, hey, they're doing $150,000 in sales. How is that not good branding? Because it is just not. I'm being such a jerk in this video, but it's like, that's what people expect. Flip it on its head and deliver something unexpected. No one can hate that. A good brand can be hated. Okay, that's one lesson for you. It's like, if people look at it and they're indifferent, they'll purchase it, and that's fine. If some people look at it and they hate it, they would never buy from that brand. Then that also means there's some people on the other side that absolutely love it and would always buy from that brand. So I'll leave you with that. Thank you so much for tuning in to this video. Slightly more advanced, slightly more mad scientist a little bit. And I will see you in the next one. Be sure to subscribe down below. Thank you so much. Later.